Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that every dog owner should be aware of: how to read your dog's subtle cues and understand their emotional state. We often think of our dogs as furry bundles of unconditional love, but sometimes our behavior can create confusion, fear, or even distrust in our furry companions. So how can you tell if your dog is sending you a message that something isn't right? Here are 12 signs to watch out for. In the dog world, eye contact is a powerful thing. It's how dogs establish dominance and communicate their intentions. A healthy, balanced dog will offer you direct eye contact as a sign of trust and respect. But if your dog is constantly avoiding your gaze, it could be a sign of discomfort or distrust. Instead of forcing eye contact, which can be perceived as a challenge, try approaching your dog calmly and confidently. Let them come to you on their own terms. Offer a gentle scratch under the chin instead of a pat on the head. Building trust takes time and consistency. Be patient with your dog. Growling is never something to ignore or punish. It's your dog's way of communicating that they're feeling threatened, scared, or stressed. Think of it like this. Your dog is like a pressure cooker. If the pressure builds up and they don't have a healthy outlet for their emotions, they'll eventually explode. Growling is their way of releasing some of that pressure before it reaches a boiling point. Never punish a growl. Instead, try to understand what's triggering this behavior. Is it a specific person, place, or situation? Once you identify the trigger, you can start working on desensitization and counter-conditioning techniques. You need to get to the root of the problem and teach your dog a more appropriate way to communicate their discomfort. We all need a safe space, a sanctuary where we can retreat when we're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. For dogs, that safe space might be their crate, a quiet corner, or even under the bed. If your dog is constantly hiding from you, it's a clear sign that they don't associate you with safety and comfort. Think about your energy around the house. Are you constantly tense, stressed, or yelling? Dogs are incredibly perceptive. They pick up on our emotions and mirror them. Creating a calm and stable environment is essential for your dog's well-being. Take some time to assess your own energy. When you're feeling balanced and grounded, your dog will sense it and feel more at ease. Most dogs love treats, so when a dog refuses a treat from you, it's a big deal. It indicates a potential crack in the trust foundation you've built. Refusing a treat can be their way of saying, "I'm not sure I feel safe accepting this from you." Before you panic, consider if there are any medical reasons for this change in behavior. A trip to the vet is always a good idea if you notice any sudden changes in your dog's appetite. If there are no underlying medical issues, it's time to examine your interactions with your dog. Have you been harsh or inconsistent in your training? Have there been any recent changes in the household that might be stressing your dog out? Building trust takes time and consistency. Be patient with your dog. We often associate wagging tails with happy dogs, but the tail can tell a much more complex story. A tucked tail, especially when accompanied by other anxious body language, is a clear sign of fear or anxiety. If you notice your dog tucking their tail, especially around you, it's crucial to give them space and avoid any actions that might be perceived as threatening. Don't force interaction and avoid direct eye contact. Instead, approach them calmly and speak in a soothing voice. Remember, building trust takes time. Be patient, consistent, and focus on creating a positive and safe environment for your dog. A calm and assertive leader creates a balanced and happy dog. A dog's ears are incredibly expressive. When a dog's ears are perked up and forward, it often signals alertness and interest. But when those ears are pinned back against their head, it's a different story. Ears back can be a sign of fear, anxiety, or even pain. If you notice your dog pinning their ears back, especially when you approach them, it's crucial to give them space and assess the situation. Are they reacting to something in their environment, or is it something you're doing? Pay attention to their body language. Are they showing other signs of stress, like a tucked tail, whale eye, showing the whites of their eyes, or lip licking? Understanding these cues can help you create a more comfortable environment for your dog. We all have different comfort levels when it comes to physical touch. Dogs are no different. If your dog flinches, cowers, or moves away when you try to pet them, it's a clear sign that they're not comfortable with that interaction. Ignoring these signals can damage the trust you've built and potentially lead to more serious behavioral issues down the line. Instead of forcing affection, focus on building trust through positive reinforcement. Offer treats, praise, and gentle encouragement. Let them come to you when they're ready for affection. Remember, trust is earned, not demanded. And if your dog has always enjoyed being petted but suddenly starts showing signs of discomfort, it's essential to consult with your veterinarian. Aggression is never acceptable, but it's important to remember that aggression is often a symptom of a deeper issue, not the problem itself. If your dog is displaying aggressive behaviors like biting, snapping, lunging, or growling with intent to harm, it's crucial to seek professional help immediately. Contact a certified dog trainer or behaviorist who can assess the situation and help you develop a safe and effective behavior modification plan. Remember, aggression is a complex issue with potentially serious consequences. Don't try to handle it alone. Seek professional guidance to ensure the safety of both you and your dog. By understanding the root of the problem, you can start working towards a happier and healthier relationship with your dog. Barking is a natural canine behavior. But when barking becomes excessive, it's often a sign of an underlying issue that needs to be addressed. Think of excessive barking as a desperate plea for attention. Your dog is trying to tell you something, but they're not speaking our language. The key to addressing excessive barking is to identify the underlying cause. Is your dog bored, anxious, frustrated, or fearful? Once you understand the root of the problem, you can start working on solutions. If your dog is barking out of boredom, for instance, increasing their physical and mental stimulation can work wonders. Provide them with plenty of exercise, playtime, and interactive toys that challenge their minds. A tired and mentally stimulated dog is less likely to bark excessively. We often associate lip licking with anticipation of a delicious meal, but lip licking can also be a subtle sign of stress or anxiety in dogs. Pay close attention to the context in which your dog is licking their lips. Is it accompanied by other stress signals like yawning, panting, or whale eye? If you notice your dog licking their lips excessively, especially in situations that seem stressful for them, it's essential to provide reassurance and create a calming environment. Speak in a soothing voice, offer gentle strokes, and avoid forcing them into situations that trigger their anxiety. Remember, dogs are highly attuned to our emotions. If you're feeling stressed or anxious, your dog will pick up on it and mirror those feelings. Take a deep breath, relax, and project an aura of calmness and confidence. We often yawn when we're tired, but did you know that yawning can also be a sign of stress or anxiety in dogs? Pay attention to when and how often your dog yawns. If they're yawning excessively, especially in situations that seem stressful for them, it's a clear sign that they're feeling uneasy. It's their way of saying, "I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed right now, please give me some space." If you notice your dog yawning excessively, try to identify and minimize potential stresses in their environment. Create a safe and comfortable space for them to retreat to when they're feeling overwhelmed, and offer reassurance through gentle strokes and a soothing voice. Understanding these cues can help you create a more comfortable environment for your dog. For most dogs, playtime is a joyous occasion filled with boundless energy and enthusiasm. So, when a dog that once loved to play suddenly avoids it, it's a clear sign that something's amiss. If your dog is avoiding play, it's essential to consider potential medical reasons first. Pain, illness, or injury can significantly impact a dog's energy levels and desire to play. Schedule a checkup with your veterinarian to rule out any underlying medical conditions. If your vet gives your dog a clean bill of health, it's time to examine potential emotional factors. Stress, anxiety, fear, or even boredom can dampen a dog's playful spirit. Understanding these cues can help you create a more comfortable environment for your dog. Remember, these signs don't necessarily mean your dog hates you. Dogs don't experience emotions in the same way humans do. These behaviors are their way of communicating discomfort, stress, fear, or anxiety. They're sending you a clear message that something isn't right in their world. If you notice any of these behaviors, consider consulting a professional dog trainer or veterinarian. They can help you understand the root of the problem and develop a plan to address it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more pet care tips. Remember, a calm and assertive leader creates a balanced and happy dog. Stay calm, be assertive, and always listen to your dog.